So staying in basketball, right? But we're gonna move
Right.
um to the NBA. Looking at next season, right?
Okay.
What who will you who do you think we're gonna see? First of all, who do you think is gonna finish with the best record in the league?
Hmm.
Um, or we could do East and West if you want.
Okay.
Um, and who do you see in the finals?
Who do I see in the finals? All right. Best record wise. I told you before. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep saying it. I like Denver. I like Denver to regain something. You know, I like Denver to have the best record. I say either Denver or Milwaukee. I don't know. And no disrespect to the champs, I do like them too. But you know, Boston is always to me they're like prima donna. It's like sometimes they walk on the court and they think
Yeah,
their talent is good enough and that's it. You know. But when they do play, I give them all the props in the world. But yeah, I like Denver. I like Denver, and I like Milwaukee coming out the East. I
out
already
the
said it.
East. Okay,
Oh, I
so
can't forget my Knicks too. But I just don't like the moves they did though, man. I don't I'm not feeling it. I'm just not. I'm not, you know, but that's
yeah.
that's neither here or there though.
Okay, so you got Dallas. I mean, not Dallas, Denver coming out the West.
I like Denver
You
coming
like Denver
West.
coming out the West, and you got like
I like
Milwaukee coming out
Denver.
the East.
I sure do. Sure as hell
Okay,
do, bro.
even after the season they had last year,
Who,
Milwaukee,
Denver? Milwaukee?
Milwaukee.
Oh, 100%. Because I believe in Giannis.
Yeah,
I
of course. Yeah,
believe in
me
Giannis.
too, me too, me too.
I
But
believe in
you know
Giannis.
who I don't believe in?
Ooh, the coach?
The Doc. I don't. I, and listen, we touched on this a couple of times, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um, and this is he. I'm not saying he's a bad coach because he's not. He's not a bad
yeah,
coach. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
he doesn't fit this team.
Milwaukee
He
team.
doesn't fit. He doesn't fit here. You understand what I'm saying? Um, and I'm still having a hard time dealing with the fact that they got rid of Adrian Griffin,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Who at the time he was let go, that team was number. I think they were number one in the East, number one or number two, maybe number two.
but they were definitely top five,
Yeah,
top
right.
three.
Because Boston, I think they led the way like the whole season. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
yeah,
wire
yeah,
to wire.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. When they let him go, I believe their record was I think 33-12
it did bad, bro. When
when they
Doc
let him
came.
go. So how do you can't justify l- I don't care who you are, what you can't justify letting a coach go with
Yeah,
a record of 33-12.
no, I don't know what the hell happened with that, bro. I don't know.
And we talking about a first time head coach,
Yeah, he was doing a hell of a job. He was doing
right?
a hell of a job. Yeah.
Now whether Giannis had anything to do with that, who
Hmm.
knows? Because that's the only thing that I could think of that would that would make a team, the front office, make that decision. You understand what I'm saying? If it's coming from
A
their
hundred percent.
superstar, you
A
know,
hundred
their
percent.
franchise
Hundred
guy.
percent. Hundred
So
percent.
so, but me, I think Milwaukee's gonna have another disappointing season.
Oh,
That's
you
what I
think
think.
so?
I think they're gonna have another
Okay.
disappointing season. Listen, I would want now. Look, if Giannis didn't already have a ring,
Mm-hmm.
um, then I think my opinion might sway a little bit
Mm-hmm.
only because I want him to win. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But because whether he wins another one or not, he's solidified.
Of
We're
course.
never gonna see another Giannis and never gonna see another Giannis.
Ever.
Never. So he's one of one. So
Yes. Stressful.
um
So stressful.
and listen, we want to talk like storylines, right? And I think we touched on this too.
We
That
did.
right
We
there,
did.
that storyline of Giannis, where he grew up, where he how it started for him to where he's
Give
at
me
now,
goosebumps.
to
Give
where
me
he's at now,
goosebumps.
that right there to me, that you can't beat that. There's
Ever.
no other story or headline I would rather see or talk about than that. You
That's
know?
a fact. That's a fact.
So so he got all the respect from me, all the
Hundred
respect from the world.
percent.
I mean, he just Giannis is one of one. You know what I'm saying?
One of one.
Um,
His story alone, like how
his
you
story is
said.
crazy, crazy. And to get to this level, first of all, he's a guy who we could say one of the very few guys that we could say actually did the work to get to where he's at.
Mm, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he did the
Hundred
work
percent.
to get to where
Hundred
he's at.
percent. Step by step. Step
Yeah,
by
you know,
step.
and we saw him grow. Like we saw his growth. We saw
Come on.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Um,
Come on.
so that right there, man, that's you. I mean, ain't too many, ain't no other, nothing like it. Ain't nothing like that.
That's what
You know.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
Um,
saying.
but all that aside, all right, I don't know. I mean, listen, I hope that they have a better season or they you know,
Hmm.
but I
Hmm.
think it's gonna be, and I told you this before, if they come out the gate losing games, Doc is out of there.
so,
He's
so, so
out.
you so, so you give Doc at least the first 10 games of the
The
season, and
first
that's
10
gonna say all it
games,
all. Yeah,
listen,
yeah,
it might be the first 7. Okay, it might be the first 7. We've seen it happen. We've seen it happen.
yeah. We
You know,
have, we
so
have, we have.
and Doc, listen, as great as Doc, I know he got a championship. He's you know
Yeah,
he's one of the best
yeah,
coaches we've seen. This league has seen.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but the over the last, I don't know. I mean, they that championship they won was what year was that?
Oh wait,
Oh
in
eight,
Boston?
right? Yep.
Yeah. Uh huh.
You know,
Hmm.
since then, I mean, I know they had a run with the Clippers. He had a run with the
Yeah,
Clippers. You know what I'm saying? They were right
real
there.
good run.
They were right there. You know what
Woo,
I'm saying? So maybe the Clippers
yeah,
that's a bad example. Um, but it hasn't been looking too good for him.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? For
yeah,
Doc.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but I think if they don't,
Had some, yeah, had some disappointing seasons in
yeah,
Philly where they lost in the
yeah,
playoffs.
yeah. Listen, that Philly stretch was the worst thing I ever seen. That was the worst thing I ever seen. You can't you can't have a team like that constructed like that and not win. Like that, I mean,
Mm,
you can't. You can't.
mm, it's
Um,
crazy.
but so Doc should have another 1 or 2 rings. He should have easily 1 or 2 more rings at this
Easily,
point.
he should have. He easily he was. I felt like he could have had one in Philly. He
Should have one in
damn sure,
LA and the Clippers.
and
Yeah, there's no come on. We talk
without
about
without a doubt, he should have damn sure had one in
yeah.
L.A. You know
It
what I'm
just
saying?
I mean, we talking about oh man. Going just looking back at that I mean, crazy, 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 crazy.
And you know what's crazy? I was just thinking about that team because for some reason I was thinking about teams that were good, but they just never won a chip, and they should have won a chip. And the Clippers, to me, is one of them. They
Definitely
had it
one of them.
all. They
Definitely
had it
one of them.
all. They even had a nice bench. You had Jamal Crawford coming off the bench.
And there's really uh there's 3 teams
Mm-hmm.
that I think that come to mind, right?
Okay. Okay.
Um, the Clippers is one of them, right? Like you
Okay.
said, right? Um, shit. Who else? Phoenix.
Oh man, with Nash.
Yeah, listen, man.
Oh my
Listen.
God.
Come on. I mean, that team. How does that team not
Oh my
win?
God, no. Well, there was somebody named Tim Duncan that was
I know,
responsible
but
for that.
like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And listen, and I'm gonna throw it out there, and people may not agree with this,
Mm-hmm.
but that year, um, the Knicks, I think it was 2014, 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2014, 2015 when Mike Woodson when the
Oh yeah,
When the Knicks won, I don't know, it was like 60 games or 56,
yeah,
right?
yeah. 50
That
something.
team right there,
Yeah,
was it
yeah.
14? I
Yeah.
mean, what year was that? What year was that?
It could be 14, bro. It could be 14 or 15, one of them. It might be 14 though. That's the year J.R. Smith
Was
won, I
it
think, Sixth Man of the Year. Like they were balling.
Yeah, it
They
was.
were
Yeah, I know it was
balling.
somewhere around there. I mean, it was somewhere around there. You know,
Hmm.
maybe even 2030. I mean, it was somewhere around there. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that
yeah.
team. So there's two.
Oh,
There's two Phoenix teams. So there's the Nash, Amari, that team, right? Joe Johnson and all of them,
oh my gosh.
right? That
Jeez,
team,
jeez.
that Clippers Doc team, Blake,
Yeah.
CP, all these Jamal Crawford off the bench, DeAndre. I mean, they just. Oh my goodness,
They had
man.
shooters.
That
Don't
squad.
get me wrong. I
That's
don't
when JJ was
forget.
there too, right? JJ was there.
I was just
Yep.
about to touch on that. Just
Yep.
about to
JJ was
touch
there.
on that.
Yep.
They had it all. The DeAndre Jordan is just in the paint.
Just throw
Like,
it up.
come on.
Just throw it up. Throw it up.
That's Mob City all day.
Um and Phoenix twice should have won. A couple years ago. Was it
Oh
twenty
yeah,
nineteen? 2019 was it? It was the year Milwaukee won, right?
yeah.
Or was
I'm
it? Oh
not too
no, no,
sure.
no, no. It was I think it was the following year when they
Was
played
it was
Dallas
it
in the finals, right?
cool?
They Phoenix. They played Dallas in the finals, Western Conference Finals, right?
Yeah, I'm getting them all mixed up right now. So hold on. You talking about when you talking about the Phoenix team that faced Milwaukee in the finals and they like
So it was that. Well, they made it to the finals that year. So now, um, so was that team better, or was that the same? Was that the same? Maybe I'm confused. No, it wasn't the same year because when Dallas played Phoenix,
mm-hmm.
was it the semifinals?
Oh,
Semifinals?
oh, you talking about that year when they eliminated their
They
ass
just they
and
embarrassed
Luca
them.
went off?
It was a wrap for Monty after that. It was a wrap after that.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That was the second round because Dallas went and faced Golden State in the Western
Yeah, and
Conference
Western Conference
Finals.
Finals. Yeah, yes, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
the
yeah.
semi
Yeah,
because everybody was looking at Phoenix and
I
Golden
think
State.
that year, I think that year and back with Nash, I think those two Phoenix. I mean, they could have easily won those 2 years. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But yeah,
without a doubt, without a doubt.
but yeah, that's crazy, crazy, bro,
I got,
crazy.
I got,
So
I think I got one team though. I think that trumps all of them though. I
who's
got
that?
one team that trumps all of them that should have won, and it's crazy
Wait,
because me and you talked about
I
it.
think I think I
That
know
o, that
the
OKC team
OKC, that OKC
that was up
team.
3-1.
So
That was up 3-1.
that was
Damn. I think they had it all.
listen. That was so bad. KD left. I mean, like
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, it was so bad he left. Like that's how you know it's bad.
Oh
The
man, it's
disappoint. Can you
crazy.
imagine the disappointment? You know, oh man, that's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Heartbreaking.
100%, 100%, bro.
Oh, you know
hundred
what I was?
percent.
So you know what? I was going to throw another team at you.
Go ahead.
Um,
Don't let it
how
be.
about how about that? How about that Orlando Magic team?
You talking about the White Hito?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they were good enough. They were good enough to win the
Did
chip.
they make it to the finals?
They did. They ran up against Kobe
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Kobe.
Paul
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Gasol
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yep.
Bynum.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think they reached their ceiling, bro. Honestly, to beat that Orlando team,
So
I think so.
you don't think they could have won that series?
They, I see what. Yeah, they could have. You're
That's what
right.
I
You're
mean. That's
right.
what I
Yeah,
mean. Like because that
yeah,
Orlando team,
yeah,
that Orlando
yeah.
team was stacked.
Rashard Lewis.
I mean
Yeah.
that I mean that team was stacked. What's his dude name? Jameer Nelson. I mean
Yeah.
they were stacked, man.
It was stacked.
So who was that the year was Stan Van Gundy was
Mm-hmm.
there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stan
yeah,
Van
yep,
Gundy.
yeah,
And it's crazy because Stan Van Gundy caught a lot of slack in the finals because I think Rayford Austin, I forgot, was playing good ball and
yeah.
instead he yanked Rayford Austin and he had Jameer Nelson in there. And yeah, everybody
Yeah,
was
but look,
like,
man. Yeah, but look, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who you gonna have out on the court?
Jameer Nelson.
Of course, of course, of course. So come on, man. Come on. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
What are we talking
I
about?
hear you. I hear you.
First of all,
I
and look,
hear
no
you.
disrespect to
Rayford.
Rafer, right? Skip. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of people who question him being in the league.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, because
Yeah.
he wasn't the only dude who
Yeah.
was known for that and one.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just him.
Mm-hmm.
Skip to my Lou, like
Mm-hmm.
that was who
Mm-hmm.
else made it? Who else made it to the league?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
How did he get there?
Yeah. That's
So
pretty
look,
crazy though.
and so look, I know I did. I questioned it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So no disrespect to him though. You know, he's a
Mm-hmm.
legend. He's a you know what I'm saying? We know Skip as
But
Skip. You know what I'm saying?
here's a big but. I'm not. You just said we know Skip is Skip. I think he made some good adjustments, turning into a traditional NBA point guard, though.
He did.
You know what I'm
He did.
saying?
He did. He did.
You
And to
know,
be honest, I like his years in Houston better
in
than I did in
Houston,
Orlando. Yeah, me. You know what I'm saying? My
man, it's so long.
personally,
It's so long
it was a
ago.
while ago,
Yeah,
bro. A
yeah,
while ago,
yeah.
bro. But I
But
remember
he
it.
was
You know what I'm saying?
solid. He was
And this is
solid
when.
there, though.
So I think this is when he was the backup for Steve Francis, right? It was the backup for Steve Francis, or
I don't think. That,
or either Steve Francis was already out the league,
yeah,
or
he was out.
I think
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
out the
out.
league already. I think it was out
Yeah,
already.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he might have been a starting point guard for
I was
Houston.
just about. He
Yeah, he
was
might
a
have been a
starting point guard.
starting point
Yeah,
guard for Houston. Yep.
him, T Mac. Yeah,
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 yep, yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because that team won like 20 something games in a row. I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
though.
remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
That was
yeah,
crazy. That was
yeah.
crazy, bro.